Vocabulary is not about memorizing words. It is about building your power to speak more fluently and confidently. Hello everyone! Have you ever got stuck in the middle of a conversation because the right words didn't come to your mind? Or are you struggling with the decision that should I learn English grammar first or should I learn vocabulary first? Today we will dive into why vocabulary is the backbone of fluent English speaking and how can you improve or expand your vocabulary stock or library. Vocabulary is your voice. The more words you know, the more clearly you can express your thoughts or opinion, whether you are telling a story or asking a question or expressing your opinion in English, then vocabulary is the most important thing to express your thoughts or to tell a story, to ask a question. If you don't have the vocabulary, then it will be difficult for you to share your opinion, to ask a question, or to tell a story. So that's why we must learn vocabulary. Now, vocabulary boosts our confidence because when you have the right word at the right time, you don't feel hesitate or feel nervous while speaking. Well, when you have lots of vocabulary in your mind, everything will be easier for you. You can make a conversation with one people, you can make a conversation with the native people, you can speak publicly, and you are not hesitant or nervous because you have a vast library of vocabulary. So it is mandatory for everyone to learn vocabulary. If you are struggling with a dilemma that should I learn English grammar first or should I learn vocabulary first, then I will tell you absolutely you have to learn English vocabulary first when you are learning English as your second or third or the fourth language. Why? Because if you don't know the name of this thing, or if you don't know the name of this thing or this part of our body, then how will you talk about this thing or this thing or this thing? Yes, definitely. You have to know the vocabulary of everything, of every object, so that you can express anything in English, so that you can ask any question to anyone. Okay? So, vocabulary is important. But if you have good knowledge about English vocabulary, then you can go for the grammar. But remember one thing, start English speaking practice from the first day because you are learning this language to speak in this language, okay? And everyone want to learn English because they want to speak in English. And the rush reality is you can't learn English speaking without practice English speaking. So if you have a minimum amount of vocabulary, then go for English speaking practice for the first day. At the same time, try to learn English grammar. These two things will help you to become more fluent in English. Understand, my brothers, sister, and my fellow English learners? I think you are more smarter than me. So that's why you have already understood. And as you are listening to me, that means you have good knowledge about vocabulary. So just go for English speaking practice and practice every single day. And this is the most important tip to learn English speaking. Now I'm going to tell you how you can improve your vocabulary or how you can expand your vocabulary library. You can learn 5 to 10 words daily. You can watch English content, videos or audios, turning on the subtitle. Because when you will watch English content turning on the subtitle, you can see what the speaker saying at the same time. Then if you come across a new vocabulary or if you see any new vocabulary, then try to note down. And I did the same thing when I started learning English speaking. And don't forget to practice English speaking using these new words or vocabulary. Because if you don't use this vocabulary in your real conversation, in your practice, then you can't truly memorize this vocabulary, okay? And it will be so difficult for you to use this vocabulary in your future conversation. So if you want to use this vocabulary or new words in your conversation, then you have to practice with these words a lot, okay? So if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, comment or subscribe to the English Talkative. So bye bye for now. See you in the next one.